love it. Mm.
Yes, we're starting to add a few bells and whistles to our reels. Good morning, Virginia. Dr. Laurie Davis here, coming to you from Edmonton, Alberta. And how was your weekend? I had a good weekend. I took yesterday off. I relaxed. I made us a nice chicken dinner and had a beautiful day, all ready for Monday.
Fabulous. Yes, Monday already. Where's this month gone? It's flying by. Flying
I
by.
know. I
Yeah, I
know.
had a really great learning weekend. Yeah, a learning
Mm-hmm.
weekend. I took a
Mm-hmm.
training
Yeah.
course this weekend. So
Oh, tell us about that. Tell
yeah,
us about
it's
it.
through the Mental Health Society. Yeah, rural minds matter. So just talking about our mental health in our rural areas. I do live rurally, so
Mm-hmm.
that was important to me. And just thinking back to my dad before he passed, something like this I think would have been a good thing for him. So it was close to the heart, and it was a really fun weekend. I met a lot of interesting people. So yeah, it was great. Yeah. Yeah.
Great. Wonderful.
Mhm.
Well, we've got so much going on. We've taken the month of January to kind of lay out a plan for our year and plan for the work that we want to do. So today I thought we'd spend a little time sharing that with our viewers, some of the things that we're up to. So the first thing, I don't have a flyer for this, but the first thing is, would you like to talk about Saturday? What's coming up on Saturday, our book launch?
Our book launch. Yeah. So once a month, the last Saturday of the month, we host a book launch. So we feature an author, and then we always have our Dr. Laurie with us as well, promoting her up and coming. So this Saturday, the 31st, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, we are hosting our very own Dr. Joan Wakelin. And she is a powerhouse. You do not want to miss this. She's fabulous. She's fabulous. She really is. So, yeah, last Saturday of each month. And we always host a new author each month. So, a featured author.
And yeah, and that's at 4 p.m. Mountain Time.
4 p.m. Mountain.
We'll get the flyer out this week too, so that people
Yes.
know the details. We have a beautiful flyer. And yeah, and if you happen to be an author and you would like to be featured on the book launch, please let us know because we get together with other authors and guests who want to come in and actually hear from the person who wrote the book. How cool is that?
Mm-hmm.
And have time there with them. So please come and join us. Something else we started up this year, actually, we didn't start it, we revived it. It was something we always did years ago, but it's called our Ambassadors Program. And I'm just going to put the flyer up here to share because our Ambassadors Program is for anybody who has benefited from what we do. Maybe you've attended a retreat, you've been in our workshops, maybe you're a facilitator with our team. And here's an opportunity if you are looking for something to earn a little extra money or a lot of extra money, then you can become an ambassador. And there's no costs involved for you. We provide the training, we show you how to share the message of self worth. And it's really about making a connection. So you may know someone who's struggling right now, let's say in their marriage and we have a beautiful program called Creating a Power Couple. You refer that person to us by getting permission for me to give them a call. When they sign up for the workshops, then you get your referral money. So this is just a referral fee. It's already built into our system, and we love and are looking for people who would like to have a little side hustle and earn money from our ambassadors program.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The next one coming up for us is we're going to run this workshop series because we've had some requests. So, Virginia, I'm just going to ask you to talk about because you have a personal connection 10 ways to grow your business. We've been running this workshop for over 25 years, and
Mm-hmm.
this is how we met. Over to you.
Yes. So I was with a company and the leader decided to reach out to Dr. Laurie and asked us to join in this 10 ways to grow my business. And as I went through the process, one being the first time that I've ever even talked about self-worth, anything like that, I realized that although I did enjoy the business I was in, that's not the way I wanted to move forward to help people. I felt like I had a different calling, and it was just, when you think about those serendipitous moments where, I confided in Dr. Laurie and I said, I like the business. I like the products in this business, but I don't think that's where my heart truly is. Well, I tell you, what was the next step? I jumped in head first, feet first, whatever, full body into Self-Worth the Missing Link because I knew that's exactly where I needed to be. It just
Mhm.
the way things, that serendipitous moment when you meet that person who is going to change your life, truly. Yeah.
Mhm.
And talking about the workshop, just simple tools to go through and focus on one, is this the business number one I want to do? Or could I utilize these tools towards maybe my dream business, get that started, get that off the ground and get going? And that's how I felt. I loved the tools. I knew that they were meant for a different business, let's put it that way. They were meant for a different business. So, yes, this is such a fun workshop to go through and get a few tools in that tool belt, on your way to grow your business.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We
Yep.
yeah, and we created this just because the demand was there, because there were a lot of people losing their jobs corporately, government cutbacks, and people were looking to transition from a regular job to having their own home-based business. So we ran this at one time, this is all we ran for a very long time, supporting people who wanted to transition and work from home, uh, not have to get daycare or travel. So this is the principles that we share can apply to any business. So whether you're just thinking about having your own business, maybe you've just started your business and you're looking for ways to get it off the ground, or maybe you're a seasoned business owner and you just want to have something, meet other business owners and have a refresher. So we're going to start running that. The cost is $300, and that's 10 workshops. And my colleague here, Virginia, makes sure that you get your worksheets every week. It's an hour a week online on Zoom. And I would encourage you to consider that as a great way to get 2026 off the ground.
Yes.
Okay. Our next flyer, that I'm passionate about this one too. Look at this. This is, we have had since 1998, 40 workshops, Virginia, for youth. 40. And they're broken down in 10-week modules. And this is not just for youth that are struggling. This could be for a youth that just wants to have more confidence, wants to be able to communicate more effectively, wants to be able to perhaps have a different way to deal with those bullies. You see, it's an empowerment program, workshops. So I'm so delighted because on my left there is a young man, Jacob McAvoy, and Jacob took our retreat, Reclaiming My Self-Worth. He has completed one more workshop, I believe, and he'll be completed 40 weeks, 40 workshops in our youth program. And he also, with me over December, processed our book, 21 Days to Happiness, Joy, and Inner Peace. So he's 16, he's in grade 11, and he and I are going to be co-hosting youth. So if you're out there and you have youth that really would love to be part of this, it's an hour a week. There's a workbook that goes with it, worksheets, and we do that by Zoom as well. Now, just a couple of things we've learned over the years to keep the boys in one group, the girls in the other. If you are a member of LGBTQ or transgender, you can choose which group you'd like to go into. Secondly, we don't put more than 6 youth in a group with a facilitator, plus Jacob and I. And the other thing is we divide the age group. So 12 to 14 in one group and 15 to 17 in another. And after 17, you just take the adult core empowerment workshop series. So we don't want to put a 12-year-old in with a 17-year-old. So we break that up. So if you have a teen in your family or in your community, a youth that you know could use this kind of support, because you know what? You know this because you're a mom, Virginia.
Mhm.
Sometimes family is too close to be able to not enable and rather be supportive. So, because you have a lot invested emotionally and otherwise. So, an outside person coming in, we just have a more objective view and we don't worry about taking things personally or being hurt or all that kind of stuff. So, your son was in the program for a while, and maybe you could talk about the parenting side of things, how sometimes parents need extra support with their kids.
Yeah, it depends on what's going on in your world too. We had, a lot of different losses in ours as well. So, yeah, when my son went in the program, we offered, I believe it was over the summer, to have something them to do over the summer and keep them busy. Learned a lot, and he found actually that he would have friends come up to him and talk to him about things. Just that kind of level-headed part of him, and he just that great advice that he felt empowered that he could help his friends as well. And I'm not saying that he went out and just said, "Oh, hey, do this,"
Hmm.
but he found that his friends would come up to him and just lay it all out. And he was,
Wow.
yeah, a listening ear, and had some nice advice and conversations with his friends around that. So it was good. Yeah, it was interesting for him. Yeah.
Awesome.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, we're going to during the month of February get these workshops and stuff off the ground. So if you see the flyer on Facebook or you see it on other social media,
Mhm.
and it may not be for you, none of this may be for you, but sure as shooting, you know somebody that could benefit. And the price point is so marketable and inexpensive to get help, the help that we need, whether it's in our business or with our kids. And so I encourage you all, when you see the flyers on social media, just share them. And even if you just share them with one person that you know who could use the help, right? So we're working really hard to do that. And the next thing, of course, will be the launch of my volume 2, 21 Days to Building Confident Children. It's already available for pre-ordering. So if that's something you want to do, just reach out to me directly
Mhm.
and we'll take care of you. So here is my number. I love phone calls, so please feel free to call. I had a phone call yesterday from a beautiful woman up north, and hopefully will be working with her daughter. So if you want to know more or whatever, you can contact me directly. And if I know Virginia can help with that, I may pass you off to her for a few things. But other than that, I'm available. I answer my own phone. And the last time I shared that, my phone rang. Remember, Virginia? Just when I put that out there, the phone rang, and it was a show that I'm going to be on next week, next Monday,
Yes.
a week from today. So when there's another flyer we've got to put out, because Joy is going to be interviewing me next Monday on her
Yes.
show out of Florida. So that's our busy week and month coming up. Anything else you want to add, Virginia? Did we cover it all?
Boy, I think that we did, Dr. Laurie. I think that is our big thing. Did we wanna mention the shows on Friday? If you want to be interviewed, have something, um, you know
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, our, own Dr. Laurie on Fridays does a show where she interviews someone. If you have products, services, anything like that that you wanna get out, maybe you are an aspiring author and wanna get that out as well. Again, Dr. Laurie, does interviews on Fridays on the show at noon Mountain Time, and you could potentially become part of our book launch as well on our Saturday book launches. So please just step up, step out, reach out, do whatever you need to do, and you can be in the hot seat sometimes like I am.
That's right. Because Look what I found, and I picked it up because
Yes.
whatever you want, you can make it happen. It's up to you. It's up to you. All right. Great reel today, Virginia.
Yes.
We can also put the reel out too because it's recorded, of course, and we
Mhm.
can download that and send that out as well. So I went into my library. All of our reels are there,
Beautiful.
and they're all recorded, and we can just keep pumping those out.
Perfect.
Okay. See you Wednesday.
An amazing day.
Bye for now.